back to the Bourbon Barkeep. Curtis.
Noah, great to be here.
Special day for you.
It is, yeah. Birthday is soon approaching, so we picked this week to do my birthday pour, man.
So
Been looking forward to it for a long time.
Yeah, and we can get our Patreon spill out of it. We do a birthday pour for all of our patrons. I think it's based off of one of the tiers, but if you have a birthday coming up, now would probably be the time to sign up.
Get yourself a free little 2-ounce pour, yeah.
So without further ado, what the idea is pretty much if you see we've tried something on the channel, maybe something randomly on the shelf, hit us up for your birthday month and you get a 2-ounce pour, assuming you're over 21. So, but you're over 21.
I am,
now.
yes. Turning 27, a week from this recording, so.
We can make it weird and do 27 spankings.
No, we can skip that part.
So, I'll let you walk over. There's also a gift for you on the top as well.
Thank you very much.
Just a quick open, and we'll get this show rolling.
All right, we'll do the gift first.
And then for the people that don't give a shit about Noah's birthday, shame on you, first off. There will be other content at the end of this episode. It'll be... Do you want to open like while I'm talking? I don't know how to do this.
I don't either. Well, I'm just going to do
Yeah,
it.
just keep going.
All right, man.
People won't care.
I think I know what I'm feeling here. Oh, look at this. Look at that, man.
Yeah.
A little Bourbon Barkeep Glencairns. You guys can see that.
So those are available for free to our patrons as well after, I think, 3
months of
something like
patronage.
that.
Patreonage.
So we have our own finally official Bourbon Glencairn glasses. Shout out to Barrel Raised on Etsy. My guy Ben hooked us up. I think they look great.
Thank you, Ben. They do. Oh, wow.
We got the 2 logos.
With the full logo on there. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I like that
Pretty
one.
sweet. Yeah, that's definitely, this is 1A for sure.
Yeah, and those are washed, so we can use them tonight.
May as well.
Why not?
Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
And now time.
Good stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, pick out your bottle.
Okay. So I've been kind of flip-flopping the past few weeks. It's basically been down to 2 since we came up with the idea for this episode. Curtis's birthday pour is what, a month from now in January, mid-January? So
If I make it there, yes.
you will be in the same predicament that I am right now. I was going Russell's 13 or Angel's Envy 2022. Those are my 2 that I wanted to pop.
It's a beautiful blue. I like the blue.
But so what kind of made my decision for me was I was able to find a Russell's 13 Black Friday.
Oh, flex.
So we're going to go Angel's Envy 2022 edition. Unable to be found anymore.
Yes, yeah. This is a museum artifact at this point. So we'll do a tasting and rating of the Angel's Envy cask strength. We'll do a quick one. And then at the end of this episode, we're actually going to talk about the bottles that we will be, I guess, putting on our wish list, or at least bottles that are coming out in 2024 that will be
hunting, if you will.
Hunting, eyeballing, however you want to talk about it.
Do this gracefully, and I don't know if there's a way.
No, it's girthy.
Oh wow, there's a magnet too.
Oh yeah,
you gotta
we
be
can
kidding
hang
me.
it. All right, so you got the 119.8 proof Angel's Envy.
The wings on the back.
Wings on the back.
Wings on the back.
Probably the bottle,
This
but
is
also
gorgeous.
the
Yeah.
coffin. Wow. Take it in.
Sweet. Let's go, man. This is beautifully sanded, polished.
Pop the trunk. Pop. So we're gonna pour this guy, so you don't have to watch us fiddle around with this glorious box.
Me drool on it.
And we'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna just pause and stand here for about 90 seconds while you all sing happy birthday. So I'm gonna count them down and then we'll just stand here.
Okay, ready, set,
Just kidding, that's
go.
a horrible idea. Angel's Envy, cask strength. I have been giddy to open it, hesitant to open it.
You've had it for a while.
I have.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, you need one of those like moments or someone selfishly ripping off.
I was going to say, or you need someone that just makes you open it at a certain time. So, and this is that time.
Here we are.
So
The 23 is the 12th release that came out this year. I feel like MSRP is anywhere between like 200 to 250.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to really say about it.
Yeah, you guys
it's a
know.
port finished.
Yeah.
Angel's Envy on steroids, cask strength.
Sure. All right, to you, man.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday.
it. Thank you very much to you guys.
Wow, that is thick nose.
There's going to be like, it's like smells viscous Like it smells thick.
Yeah, it smells like it's just gonna glob out of the glass at this point.
Right, it's like maple syrup, I feel like, in here.
Yeah, I mean, it is dark everything. You got the dark brown sugar.
Dark fruits, like some plum, pomegranate.
Yeah. Could almost go like a burnt sugar.
Like a creme brulee?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting no longer.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
And
That's still going. That tingled like up the roof of my mouth, like to the teeth. Yeah.
Wow, that is delightful. You definitely can tell it's finished on the back of the tongue. It's pretty drying, which is nice. Like, I don't want this rush of sweet the whole time.
Sure.
So tell the people what you get.
I'm just getting a little raisin.
I can go raisin with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get more raisin on the tongue. Oh, a little tingle at the end there. Yes, all of that. Blackberry jam.
Okay. You and your jams, your preserves.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a little bit more sugary. Probably the mouthfeel kind of helps the jam rather than just biting into a blackberry. I do feel
It takes
like
away some tartness too.
you get some of the barrel char on it, which is kind of nice.
Reminds you who it is, type of thing. It's like wearing a name tag.
I do believe they actually aged the cask strength one a little bit longer in the port barrels than the typical Angels.
Okay.
All right, so for this episode, we're just doing 2 categories.
Okay.
We're gonna lump in our senses, no it factor, because I feel like our mood is
Right.
it's
It's all
up and down sometimes.
Yeah.
So take out it. Hug will be with the senses, and then we'll obviously do bang for the buck.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, birthday boy?
So so senses, taking nose, all that stuff together, as well as finish too, all the way from front to back. I mean, I'll go 83.
Ooh, my number was 82.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you're talking, this is a great pour, taking money completely out of it.
83.
Great pour.
Yeah. That's a fantastic bourbon.
Yes.
So 82, 83 on the same page there. Bang for the buck. You said MSRP was anywhere from 200, 250. We'll go 220 for a nice even in the middle type of number. I'll probably go 55. Because if I bought it at 220, I'm not disappointed in any way at all. Yeah. I'm honestly still impressed. So you certainly can't dock it, and I'm not going to just sit there and say it's worth 220, nothing more.
Yeah, I think the hard one will be if I found it next year.
At 220.
So going back to our 2024 hunt wish list, if you will, would I pull the trigger? I'm going to say no.
Really?
Because I have one.
Okay.
So
now that it's open, what would your answer be?
If I finished it next year, which would be alarming, I would like to have another. Put it that way.
Sure. You always want to have one in your back pocket type of thing.
Yes, but I wouldn't have 2, if you will.
Okay.
So if that's the case, I think I'm going to go 51.
Okay. So just a tick above average.
So going back to, we had Knob Creek, that was 180, and it was good.
This blows Knob Creek out of the water.
Yeah. I would rather pay $40 extra for this.
Agree.
If you lose the box and I saved the $40 and just bought the bottle, I would be that much more intrigued by it. So at that price, I'm going to go 51 because it does punch a little bit above, but not, I mean, we're still talking 225.
220, yeah.
Will.
Yeah, sure.
So
okay,
take that for what it is. But that is a delicious pour, and if you have the pockets for expensive bottles.
One of these a year, yeah. If you want to pull that off, it's definitely worth it for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
As you discussed at the beginning of the episode, we kind of had 2 chapters here. We wanted to do my birthday pour. Thanks to you for that. Great pour. Really, really enjoyed it.
Great choice.
From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. So now chapter 2, 2024 bottles we are looking forward to hunting for.
Yes. I mean, we're not going into the antique and all that fun stuff. I mean, yeah, if I find it, I'm going to buy it.
Sure.
But we wanted to get to some of the, I don't know if I would say more common, but different ones that people are excited for, maybe some newer stuff that's coming out as well. So one of the newer ones that's coming out is Old Forester's releasing a 10-year 1924 Old Forester. So this is, I believe, the only third bottle that's going to be age stated.
Okay.
I really enjoy Old Forester. Just like that coffee cake and banana bread, just love it.
Yeah, I'm relatively unfamiliar with Old Forester. You have gotten a few of them, and I've enjoyed what I've had, but
I'm sure we'll be doing a blind in 24.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is a part of the blind and see if that's worth it. But this one, I think people are going to be pretty excited for. I don't know how highly allocated this one will be. I mean, I know it's going to be more gettable than the birthday bourbon.
Sure.
But this one, very intrigued by. Probably top of my list.
All right. I am looking forward to that George Remus Repeal Series number 8.
So 5 lit the world on fire. People didn't know that was a special anniversary for the Remus Repeal people.
Okay.
6 was a letdown. 7 we loved.
Loved
So
7.
I am very curious
That's
what
still,
he looks like.
I want to say that's still top 3 in what we've done on this channel. I think it might slide in at 3.
I think so.
But yeah, so looking forward to finding that number 8, just because number 7 was, kind of blew us away. So we'll see if number 8 can live up to that. But yeah, that's one.
My next one is 13th Colony. They are releasing a 15th anniversary cask strength edition.
Okay.
So that's going to come in at 139 proof. So 13th Colony, I don't know if it's like a Midwest thing, but I feel like I saw a lot of channels getting to taste, especially the double oak. People loved that double oak. It was in the running for bourbon on everybody's channel, Bourbon of the Year, Whiskey of the Year. So we're going to keep our eyes out, but
Cool.
who knows?
All right, so we are a big Booker's YouTube channel, if you will. I feel like we're large fans, maybe more so than the next guy. At least I am.
Apparently.
Everything I have from them, I absolutely love.
It's done really well. If you told me, hey, do you want to drink peanuts? I would say no, but
they pull it off.
Apparently really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so they just came out with their 4 names for next year. As they put out one a quarter, they name each of their 4 a year a different thing, usually in relation to something in their origin history, something like that. So first one coming out is 2024-01, the Booker's Springfield batch. That's going to be aged 7 years. Really looking forward to finding that one. We enjoyed the 4th quarter release. The Storyteller this year, a ton.
Yeah.
So it will be tough to back that up, but looking forward to finding some more Bookers next year for sure.
And then also one that did really well for us, the Little Book Chapter 7. Chapter 8 was announced. That's going to be finished in sherry cask. That's going to be at 119 proof.
Cool.
That one was, I've only seen one box. Like, I wish I could buy a second. And so I don't know if we'll find that one or not, but the eyes will be peeled.
We might have gotten lucky, yeah. Then, of course, the Elijah Craigs. Really looking forward to finding the 2024 version of those. We have enjoyed both. I enjoyed the B batch, but the C batch was remarkable this past year. So
yeah, I don't know why everybody hated the B batch.
I liked it just fine. Like,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Was it sharp? Yeah.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it was a really good pour. Larceny barrel proof, pumped out great stuff as well. My one concern is, can Elijah Craig do 2 things? Can they keep pumping out the age-stated barrel proofs? Because I think C brought it back up to 12 years.
Okay.
Where the rumor was B, I think, was 11. And then can they stay under 100?
Yeah.
People went wild for C batch.
And then one that I'm looking forward to, Act 12 of High West's Midwinter Night's Dram. I've tried only the Act 11 in my entire life, and absolutely remarkable. Really, really enjoyed it. So, can they do it again with Act 12? I would assume, I haven't heard they're coming out with Act 12 next year, but I would assume so, considering they're year by year by year. Yeah. So.
And Act 11, 23 was a bounce back year. So once again, can we continue that momentum?
Sure.
Problem is that price has gone up so crazy high now.
It's not quite this guy as far as price goes, but it's getting kind of close.
Yeah. So breaking news, if you will, Maker's Mark's bringing back their wood finishing. It was rumored that was going away. It's apparently not. So they're coming out with, what are they calling this thing? It was such a stupid name. Oh, the Heart Release. That's what they're going with.
Cool.
So this is going to be finished, well, volume 1 of 5. So they did away with the wood finish, and now they're bringing it back for 5 more tries. I'm going to go, do you have an extra one?
I was going to do Russell's 15 and then kick it to you for one last one.
Do it.
Okay. So
well, I got 2 more.
2 more. Okay. So I'll take Russell's 15. So as I said, I was able to find a Russell's 13 this year, as were you. And my excitement for that can only blossom with the 15 for sure. Really looking forward to finding that. Hopefully at some point next year. The Russell's 10 is one of my favorite, just kind of everyday drinker type of bourbons at $35-40 a bottle.
Yep, that 10 year.
I can only imagine how good the 13 is going to be. I have not popped it, but you can bet your ass I want the 10, the 13, and the 15 sitting in a row neatly on my counter.
And that 15 is going to be non-chill filtered and barrel proof. I mean, that is going to be good juice.
Come on now. All right, finish us up.
All right, so Jim Beam doing something odd in my opinion. So he's releasing 2 very old ryes. One under Old Overholt Extra Aged Cask Strength Rye. And then they're also putting out a Knob Creek 10-year rye.
Okay.
So I don't know why they're doing it together, because it's the same mash bill. Feels like I would have staggered it a little bit more.
Yeah. Intriguing at the very least.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then going back to our Wild Turkey fan club, if you will, the Masters Keep announced that they are doing Masters Keep Triumph. That's going to be a 10-year rye as well.
Okay.
So just
a lot of 10-year ryes.
Decade-old ryes. And
that'd be a fun little would you rather, or a little blind, if you will.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
We've enjoyed ryes. Like, I wouldn't have called myself a rye guy. I only have like 2 or 3 right now, but I would definitely try.
But yeah, so next week is Christmas pours, so I will be, I'm not going to be wrapping something up, but I will be concealing a really, really nice bottle from my collection to have a pour with you, and vice versa.
Yep.
Looking forward to it very, very much. Other than that, wrapping up, I'm still putting bets out on Patreon. Went 1-1 last week, so didn't make any money last week, but didn't really lose any money either. Just a little bit of juice, so 22 and 13 on there. Just like I said, made a little bit of money this year. Hopefully I get to continue that through bowl season and through the rest of the NFL. But
keep the notifications on. Those will be coming, once again, through Patreon, because that's the only way we can do it real time at this point.
Sure.
So, birthday episode wrapped up, bourbon hunting wrapped up. I think that's our sign off.
Cheers, guys. Thanks again. Blessed for another year, man. Appreciate it.
Hopefully you make it.